The school hallway buzzed with the usual morning energy as students shuffled to their lockers and chatting with friends. You stood beside your best friend Ria, leaning against the neighboring locker, talking animatedly about the upcoming weekend plans. So I was thinking we could. Ria started but was cut off by the sudden forceful slam of your locker door. You didn't need to turn around to know who it was because you already know it was Jungkook, who is your bully. He always annoys you. Jungkook, what the hell is your problem? You snapped, glaring at him. He just smirked and said, Relax, I was just saying good morning. Before you could retort, he reached past you and yanked your bag off your shoulder. You longed for it, but he held it high above his head, far out of your reach. Jungkook was taller and stronger, and he knew it. Give it back, Jungkook, you demanded, your voice trembling with a mix of anger and frustration. He pretended to think about it, then shook his head. Nah, I think I will hang on to it for a while. Anyway, what's in your bag? Any love letters to you? He started checking through your bag, pulling out books and papers, scattering them on the floor. Leave her alone, Jungkook. You are such a jerk. He shrugged, still wearing that infuriating smirk. Maybe I am, but what are you gonna do about it? Just give me my bag back, you said, trying to keep your voice steady. Why do you always have to bully me? What did I ever do to you? With a sign, he threw the bag at your feet. Fine, take your stupid bag. I do it because I like bullying you. He said and smiled at you while smirking. As he turned to walk away, Ria shook her head in exasperation. What is up with that boy? Can't he just stop bothering you? Just ignore him. He is so mean. Ria's eyes widened as she looked over your back. She signaled frantically behind you. You turned annoyed, expecting to see Jungkook again. What is it now? Ah, this annoying man. But it wasn't Jungkook. Standing there was your crush Alex. Your eyes sparkled at the sight of him, and a blush crept up your cheeks. Alex chuckled softly. So am I annoying? He asked, his voice warm and teasing. No, I thought you were someone else. I'm sorry. He smiled, the kind that made your heart skip a bit. I just wanted to ask if you could lend me today's class notes. You was shocked. This was the first time he had ever spoken to you directly. Yeah, of course, you said, fumbling to hand him your notes. Thanks, he said, his smile lingering for a moment before he walked away. Oh my god, I'm so happy for you. Your crush just talked to you. You nodded, blushing furiously, still in a daze. You both walked away, chatting excitedly. Jungkook had been standing nearby listening to every word. His jaw clenched and his face tightened, jealous burned within him. What's this? Why is that guy trying to talk to Ryan? Why he had borrowed notes from her? Why hadn't he asked anyone else? She is my girl and ain't no one can play with her. You all went to your classroom. As you entered the classroom, you spotted Alex and felt a flutter of excitement. Ria gave you an encouraging nod before you both took your seats. As the teacher started the lesson, you noticed Alex glancing your way. Your eyes met and he gave you a quick smile. Jungkook noticed this and he pulled your ponytail. You know exactly who is sitting behind you and you rolled your eyes and turned back. He was leaning back, chuckling softly while twiddling his pen between his fingers. What were you doing? It's none of your business, he replied curtly. He leaned forward, his smirk widening. It is my business to ask you. You can't tell me what to do or what not to do, Jungkook. You don't own me. You shot back, trying to keep your voice low to avoid attracting the teacher's attention. You can't talk to me like that, Ryan. I will, you said firmly, turning your back to him. And you keep on glancing at Alex. Jungkook can't take it. Out of jealousy, he kept tapping his pen against the desk. The next day, after a morning full of classes, you and your best friend Ria went in the cafeteria. You both chatted while scanning the room, and you spotted Alex walking in. You waved him over, inviting him to sit with you. As he approached, you felt a familiar presence beside you. Jungkook had slid into the seat next to you. You frowned at Jungkook, your frustration evident. Jungkook, what are you doing? Just sitting with you guys. Then Alex took a seat on your other side and you turned your attention to him, ignoring Jungkook. Alex immediately started flirting, his compliments flowing freely. Alex leaned closer, his voice low. You know, Ryan, I have always thought you were the most beautiful girl in school. We should hang out more, maybe a movie this weekend. Jungkook's gaze burning into you both, his jealous palpable. He can't take it anymore and out of jealousy, his hand reached out, turning you towards him. Without warning, he kissed you, his lips capturing yours in a fierce, possessive kiss. You was too stunned to react immediately. When he pulled away, his voice filled with anger and jealousy. Don't you again try to flirt with her. She is mine. Without waiting for a response, he stood up and walked away, leaving the cafeteria in stunned silence. Your face burned with embarrassment and anger. You stood up and followed him, your emotions boiling over. Jungkook, you called after him, catching up in the hallway. He stopped and turned to face you. Why did you do that? You had no right to kiss me like that. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that, but I couldn't stand seeing him flirt with you. Why do you keep interrupting my life? Can't I stay happy with someone I care about? Why are you always like this to me? Ryan, I'm sorry for what I did, but I can tell you that Alex isn't good for you. His character is not good. I don't want to see you get hurt. Alex isn't what he seems. He has a history of using girls. You felt a surge of frustration. Why do you keep saying that? What proof do you have? I don't have proof, but I have seen it happen. I just don't want you to get hurt, Ryan. I don't believe you. Alex has been nothing but nice to me. Without waiting for his response, you turned away and left from there. As days passed, you found yourself getting closer to Alex. He was charming and attentive, and it felt good to have his attention. However, you couldn't ignore the changes in Jungkook's behavior. He had stopped bullying you and was consistently nice. Even when you tried to avoid him, you started to miss his annoying remarks and his presence more than you expected. Despite spending time with Alex, your thoughts often drifted to Jungkook. You found yourself comparing Alex's words and actions to Jungkook's, and an unsettling realization began to take root in your mind. Jungkook's teasing, though annoying, had never been mean. He had never misbehaved or crossed any boundaries. It seemed like he had always wanted your attention, even if he had gone about it in the wrong way. One night, as you lay in bed, your mind couldn't rest. You replayed all your interactions with both Alex and Jungkook. Your heart ached with a confusing blend of emotions. You tried to understand why you felt this way. Wasn't Alex supposed to be the one you liked? Yet, you couldn't deny the growing feeling that you missed Jungkook more than you cared to admit. His mischievous grin, the way he always seemed to pop up whenever you least expected it, and his relentless teasing that once felt so annoying, now filled you with a sense of longing. You realized how much effort he had put into getting your attention and how fiercely protective he had been of you. His possessive nature, which once irritated you, now seemed endearing and genuine. You rolled over, staring at the ceiling, recalling every interaction with Jungkook. He had always been there in his own way, looking out for you. The more you thought about it, the clearer it became. You had fallen for Jungkook without even realizing it. Your feelings for Alex had been nothing more than attraction, but what you felt for Jungkook was deeper, more profound. He cared about you in ways that Alex never could, and you had been too blind to see it. The next day at school, you had to sort things out with Alex before anything else. You called him aside. Hey Alex, can we talk? You asked, trying to keep your voice steady. Sure, he said, flashing his usual charming smile. You took a deep breath and began. Alex, I need to tell you something important. I have realized that my feelings for you were just infatuation. I have actually fallen for someone else. Someone else? Who is it, Ryan? It's Jungkook. He smiled flattered, and you noticed a flicker of something dark in his eyes. Jungkook? Really, Ryan? I thought we had something special. You shook your head, trying to be as gentle as possible. I'm sorry, Alex. I just don't feel the same way about you. But he always bullies you, right? How can you love someone who treats you like that? You took a deep breath, trying to explain. Yes, he annoys me and he teases me, but when I avoided him, I felt empty. I felt lonely even when you were there beside me. It's not about the way he teases me, it's about the way he cares. I realized that my feelings for you were just infatuation, and what I felt for Jungkook is real. Alex's demeanor changed completely. His eyes narrowed, and he grabbed your arm tightly, his grip painful. You can't do that. You belong only to me. Alex, what are you doing? Let go of me. You struggle, feeling a surge of panic. No, I won't let you go. His grip tightening. I want you. You are mine, Ryan, he said with a devilish smile on his lips. His sudden aggression terrified you. Jungkook already warned me about you. You said your voice shaking, but I didn't listen. Please, Alex, let me go. Just then, a shadow loomed behind Alex. A strong hand grabbed his shoulder, yanking him back. It was Jungkook, his eyes blazing with fury. Get your hands off her, he demanded, his voice low and dangerous. Alex stumbled back, releasing his grip on you. He looked at Jungkook with a mix of anger and fear. Jungkook stepped in front of you, shielding you from Alex. She is not yours to claim, and if you ever lay a hand on her again, you will regret it. Alex glared at him, but the threat in Jungkook's eyes made him back down. He spat out a few curses before storming off, leaving you trembling. Jungkook turned to you, his expression softening. Are you okay, Ryan? Without thinking, you throw yourself into his arms, hugging him tightly as if your life depended on it. Jungkook wrapped his arms around you, holding you close. Tears welled up in your eyes. Thank you, Jungkook. I should have listened to you. It's okay. I'm just glad you are safe. You buried your face in his chest, feeling a mixture of relief and gratitude. I was so stupid to ignore your warnings. I'm sorry. He stroked your hair soothingly. It's not your fault, but I'm here now, and I won't let anything happen to you. I realize now that I was actually falling for you. I missed your teasing, your presence beside me, even when I was with Alex, you said between hiccups. He held you close, his embrace warm and reassuring. I know. I heard when you were talking to Alex. He whispered, calming you down. You pulled back slightly, looking into his eyes. I love you, Jungkook. A smile spread across his face. I love you too, Ryan, and now I can believe you even more since you are my girl, right? He teased. You hit his chest with a playful laugh. He chuckled softly, holding your hands and hugging you tightly. I'm just joking. I won't bully you anymore. No, I like it when you annoy me, you admitted, still clinging to him. You both laughed, the tension between you two melting away. You felt a sense of peace and happiness you hadn't known before. Jungkook's arms were your safe haven, and you know that with him you had found someone who truly cared for you.